Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm on the road to La Mesa, Texas from Stanton, Texas. Temperature right now shows to be about 77 degrees, and I've got old Sparky on a car tow dolly from U-Haul, and I'm holding the camera in my hand. Why? Well, for some reason I cannot get that clicking noise to stop on the dash mount phone holder, and I haven't been able to figure it out, so I've just got the phone here and we'll just cruise down the highway, because what I want to touch on is towing a toad while y'all are enjoying this beautiful view of this desolate area out here. But anyway, yeah, of course I've got my front wheel drive automatic transmission 2022 Chevy Spark on a U-Haul car tow dolly, okay? And it gets the front wheels off the ground and you're good to go. Now, I've also had a Chevy Spark manual transmission that I towed with a Blue Ox hitch, and I towed it what they call all four wheels down, and in both ways work equally well getting the vehicle towed. Now, as far as cost and ease of use, we'll talk about that since I've had both. Using a tow hitch, say a Blue Ox tow hitch to tow a car all four wheels down, typically a manual transmission car, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most difficult and 1 being the least difficult, hooking up a car to tow with a Blue Ox tow hitch, I'd give it a 3, okay? It's pretty damn easy. They make it as easy as possible, but you need to do it on a flat surface. Doing it on an incline, a hill either way, is going to be a little more difficult, and that's the same for the car dolly. But as far as cost, the full cost of a Blue Ox hitch and the faceplate that you'll need on your tow vehicle, total, if you haven't done it Camping World, is probably going to be $4,000 bucks. Now, you can buy the Blue Ox hitch and the faceplate for around $2,000 now, but you need to get the faceplate installed on the tow vehicle that you're going to tow. Now, if Camping World does it, they're going to charge you probably $2,000 to install the faceplate. Now, if you can find a local mechanic or body shop maybe that will install the base plate for you, you can probably save $1,000 bucks. All right, and so your total out of pocket is going to be anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 bucks. That's for a Blue Ox tow hitch, towing your vehicle all four wheels down, typically a manual transmission vehicle. As far as, well, we'll get to that in a minute. But now, comparing that to a tow dolly, now the tow dolly I have now is built and for use by U-Haul, and so it's one size fits all. But if you got you a tow dolly specifically for your car, then it would probably be lighter weight and easier for you to handle. Why? Because the U-Haul tow dollies are heavy. You know, they're built to last. They're army tanks, okay? And so to hook up a U-Haul car dolly, difficulty is a 6, okay, compared to a 3 on the hitch, four-wheel down towing. Now, if you get your own tow dolly, I believe, in my opinion, that you could get that down to a 4 or so. You know, I mean, it's because it's not that difficult to hook up the U-Haul tow dolly. It's just that it's heavy. You know, it's built for everybody to use and tow all kind of different vehicles on. But since I have a vehicle that weighs 2,450 pounds, a 2022 Chevy Spark automatic, I can get me a tow dolly that weighs about 500 pounds and has one of those little front wheel things by the hitch in the front, and where I can move it easily to hook it up to the RV. So it should be very easy. Got a truck passing me here. But anyway, yeah, this is the oil patch in Texas. Believe me, there's a lot of oil field traffic out here. But anyway, as far as towing the vehicle, does it make any difference whether you're towing all four wheels down or get the front wheels off the ground? Not a bit. No, my gas mileage going to Brackettville, Texas from Capitan, a little over 500 miles. Of course, it's going downhill because I'm going from an elevation in Capitan of 6,600 feet to an elevation in Brackettville, Texas of a little over 1,000. So the gas mileage showed to be about 10.3 or 4, whatever it was. And then now, going back, I've gone about 300 miles, and my gas mileage is showing like 10.2. But I've had a pretty good tailwind. The wind's been out of the south. And so as far as affecting your gas mileage, I have a 6-liter Chevy Class C motorhome, 24-footer, no slides, no nothing. It's the basic unit. And I get 10.2 or 3 miles a gallon so far towing my Chevy Spark on a U-Haul tow Dolly, which is heavy, okay? And so I'm expecting I'll get better than, 10 miles a gallon is pretty good in a Class C motorhome. I'm traveling at 55 miles an hour, well, about 57 actually. And but you shouldn't tow a car much faster than 55 anyway. It's just not safe. That's my opinion. And U-Haul recommends 55, and there's a reason for that. But you do you, I do me. And then, so what else? So the cost of the tow dolly, towing a car, the front wheels off the ground, is going to cost you anywhere. Now, if you get them used, they vary all over the place. But if you buy new, they're probably going to run anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 or more, depending on what you get. Because you can get electric brakes and then another type of brakes. You can get some that pivot, some that don't pivot. As I've mentioned before, I'm just going to get the base model. I'll get one that works for my car, no brakes, and we're good to go. Because I towed it with the Blue Ox hitch, no brakes, for a year roughly, and didn't have any issues at all. So anyway, so that's the towed story, towing a toad, so to speak. And do what you choose. And now the next real question is do you need a tow vehicle? If you have a motorhome, do you need to have a toad? And the answer to that question is that's purely up to you. I tried it for a few months without a tow vehicle when I first got my Class C motorhome, and I did it. I mean, it's like you can get used to a sharp stick in your eye if you leave it there long enough. I tried to convince myself that it was okay, but at $4 a gallon plus, $4 plus per gallon now, I believe having a tow vehicle might be beneficial, because if you don't, you're not going to want to go anywhere in the motorhome because of the cost. You're going to say, well, we need some groceries from the grocery store, but it's 40 miles one way. You're going to say, well, we'll wait till we go through there and then pick up what we need. Whereas if you had an economical tow vehicle, you might go ahead and enjoy your life. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind and enjoy your life the best you can. We're coming into La Mesa, Texas now. Again, this is in the oil patch in Texas. They do raise some cotton and stuff out here, but they have to irrigate. Okay, they have to irrigate, and there might be a few ranches with cattle out here. I'm not sure. There may be, but no, you have to train your cattle to eat rocks first, and then turn them loose, because there ain't much else. And as far as growing anything out here, if you don't irrigate, you ain't got it. And are there tornadoes out here? Yeah. Is there are there dust storms out here? Yeah, there sure are. Would I want to live out here? No. Why? Now, there's a lot of people that live here. If you were born and raised here, because one thing that you'd get hooked on is the views. I mean, you've got unlimited views in every direction. They got towns out here like Level Land and Plain View. You know what I mean? And Long View, and so there's a reason for that. But yeah, we got to get on up here. I'll end the video here in just a second. But yeah, as far as towing a tow vehicle, a towed, I think you should do whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? You know, it showed I needed to go to the right. I don't think that's correct. Why don't I think that's correct? Because I don't want to go to the right. I want to go straight. Yeah, there it is right there. I wonder why they had that sign there. It's weird. Maybe it goes both ways. But be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, from near La Mesa, Texas, on a warm Texas day. Well, it's not that warm yet. It's 77, and it's about, I think probably 9:15, 9:30 in the morning. But anyway, guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your life. Get you a tow vehicle. Even if you don't need one, get it. It's just fun to have something behind your car, your RV. Anyway, adios amigos. Bye-bye. Oh, stand guard at the door of your mind. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk. Keep your health. Use the Amazon link in that order. Or use the Amazon link first. Bye.